So, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I am very happy because you have taken time so that you can come here and we learn together. I am going to share with you a few ideas on the key documents that you need to have for you to be able to apply and be accepted into the Uber online taxi as well as the Bolt. And then we have other local taxi online companies like Litrocab and Hava. So I am saying this because I have a number of cars that I have given to drivers who have enrolled and they are, operating online right now. One thing I want you to understand is that all these applications are done online, and if you want really to know exactly which documents you need, you have to download the Uber driver app, and also you download the Bolt driver app, because all these items are listed there. And the moment you upload one document, it puts a tick, and then it tells you the rest of the document are pending approval. The next thing you need to understand is that there are two separate items that you need to fill in. One regards you as a driver. So there are documents that are, relative or specific to you as a driver. And then there are documents that belong to the car. So the car documents are separate, and your car and your driver documents are separate. And something else you need to note is that once you are accepted to drive with Uber, they keep records and statistics of you as a driver and not the car. Okay? So any ratings that come into your account after you carry a passenger reflect into your driver's account, because understandably a car cannot stay or last forever. So from time to time drivers change cars. So what they do is just to delete all the documents belonging to the previous car, okay, and then they upload documents of the new car, and then you continue with the same driver's details. So you don't change your things. And when you hear that an account has been terminated by Uber, or a certain driver has been prohibited from driving, it is not because of the car most of the time. It is because of your rating you as a driver. So having said that, I want to outline very quickly the documents you need to have as a driver for you to be accepted by these companies to drive their passengers. So as an individual, the first thing you need to have is to upload your national ID card. So first of all, you have to be 21 years to be accepted by Bolt, and 24 years to be accepted by Uber. So understand that one very, very correctly. Second one, you have to have a valid good conduct. That is the police clearance certificate, valid one. It is renewed every year. The third one is a regular driving license. Okay? The normal driving license that you have in school. But that driving license must be Uber or taxi driver approved, meaning that it has to belong to the category of B professional and above. Because if you still have the old driving licenses where you had BCE or B category or B light, all those ones are not accepted. So what you need to do is to go back to school, enroll for endorsement. That is a change of policy the government brought back, I think, in 2018. You go back to school, you get endorsement to class B professional, and that is mandatory in your regular driving license category. The fourth document you need to have is the taxi driver badge. So once you have your valid good conduct, you go to NTSA website and you apply for the taxi driver badge. It costs you 1,050 shillings, so 1050, but you have to have a valid good conduct for your taxi badge to be validated. And then this is an extra requirement for Uber only, not for Bolt. There is what they call the background check, because Uber want to position themselves as the most safe taxi to drive in. So what they do is that they vet their drivers. using a third-party company that does investigations into crimes. So what you do is that you give them your good conduct and other personal documents, and then they dig into your crime records beyond just your police clearance certificate. So that if that one passes, then you will drive with Uber. So those are the 5 key documents you need to upload for you to be accepted as a driver. And it is very, very tiresome, guys. If you don't have someone guiding you on how to obtain these documents, you'll be taken routes into various offices. But then if you want to guide us, guys, you can just drop a comment, and I'm ready to guide guys to venture into this business. I have advised so many youths who are now driving and they are making a living. So on the side of the car, so these documents, you don't renew them like the ID and the regular taxi, the regular driving license, but others you renew them every year, as you guys know. The other thing is the documents you need for your car. So the first thing is the car itself. You need a car. So whether it is yours or belonging to someone else, that one does not matter. You need to take a photo, a clear photo of the car showing the front side and one side plus the number plates. You upload it. Then you need a logbook. And note very well, the logbook does not necessarily need to have your name on it. It could have the name of the owner or the person who sold to you. No problem, as long as the logbook is for the car you are using to drive. So if you don't have the logbook, maybe you bought it on loan or something, then you can upload a sales agreement, clearly showing the terms. Then the third document you need is NTSA inspection certificate. This is the annual inspection. So you take it to any NTSA inspection centers like Vika or wherever you are near to. It will cost you, I think, 1,050 shillings. You renew it annually. You need it every time. And once any of these document expires, you cannot drive. Your Uber app locks you out of work. So already once you see the expiry date of any of the documents I have mentioned here, you rush for renewal. Some of them take a whole month, like the good conduct. So you need to really monitor the expiry date of these documents. So the fourth one is valid insurance. Okay. And you don't have always to have comprehensive. You can have third party. I have one of my cars that is operating on third party because I have a good driver I can trust. So third party comprehensive, any can do. It is accepted. And then number 5 item that you need to do here is to have the Uber inspection certificate. So it seems really Uber does not trust our local institutions, our local government institutions. So what they do is that once you get your inspection from your car inspection from NTSA, they send you to Auto Express. Guys, I know you know that Auto Express is a well-known chain of car servicing company. They send you there for their own inspection. It is free of charge, but is an inspection of your car on top of what NTSA has done. And I don't know why they really don't trust our government institutions, because once your car passes the NTSA inspection, by all honesty and giving the government all benefits of doubt, your inspection certificate should be accepted, okay? And you don't have to be subjected to other types of, validations. So the same thing as I told you with the driver individual account, you get your good conduct from the police. I don't know why then Uber has to subject you again to a third-party check on your criminal record. So it gives confidence on riders. It tells them that Uber is safer than any other app because there is a lot of, background checks and vetting that happens. So guys, that is all that you need. And if you need any support to venture into this business, guys, I have been there for some years now and I have some few experiences here. If you want to get a driver, I can give you words or two on how to, assess a good driver and terms and conditions that, can help you work. You don't have to be a very, very tough partner. If you are the one who owns the car, you don't have to put very, very strict terms to the driver. But what you need to know is just to have, your own ways to monitor your own ways to monitor whether the guy is good or bad, and it is very, very easy to detect right from the day one. So guys, if you need any help from my side, you can just put some few words on the chat box, then we can I will reach out to you maybe and see how we can work together. Okay guys, make sure you subscribe and continue liking this video. Okay, bye bye.